We're back, and today we're going to flush out a Suburban water heater. We're going to check the anode rod, which is basically the most important thing on these Atwood water heaters. So first off, we're going to go ahead and clean it all up, because it's just easier, just long enough. I get tired of getting dirty. Especially, I don't know about you guys, man, but spiders really ain't my thing, dude. Okay. Get that guy all nice and clean. So after that, we want to go inside and we'll bleed off the water pressure. Make sure you turn the water off first, of course. Go into any faucet, kitchen, bath, and just open up the hot faucet. That'll bleed off all the pressure. And then we're ready to kind of take out the anode. So, in our ratchet, it's a 1 1/16 socket. So that's one you want, and check this out, man. Super secret trick. Harbor Freight special, dude. Look at that bad boy. So, put them on here. Maybe I don't need that, but come on. Get here. Oh, now I do. Stand them up. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. So let's go left. And when in doubt, this is pretty much eye level, or I shouldn't say eye level, waist level. So for all the dudes out there, stand off to the side, man, because never happened to me, but I've heard the horror stories, man. Right in, yeah. Avoid that at all costs. So we bled off the pressure. Let's go in here, and whoops, that's no good. There, let's get in here. Obviously, this thing's been sitting for a while, so the water inside smelled all nasty and it's stagnant. If you get that sulfur or rotten egg smell, it's because you got stagnant water in the water heater. And so we're gonna fix that real quick. You gotta get all this. Basically, all of that coming out was on here. So we gotta get it out. Take our little flushing tool. All right, got a handy dandy little wand. Shit. Probably turn the water off. Got my handy dandy little wand. Dude, we're up in the country, man. Don't drink the water, dude. There you go, nice and clear. Huh. Okay, so right now not that much water pressure, but it'll be enough to flush all that out. Especially when the anode rod is that far gone. Obviously it's been in there for a while. So whatever damage is done to the metal or the interior of the tank, it's done. So two different trains of thought. One is if we flush it out, it's gonna be a little better, get all that crap out of there. We'll put a new anode rod and it'll help prolong the life of whatever was left remaining of this thing. The second is if we flush it out, whatever was sealing up the cracks in there is now free and the water heater possibly could leak. Well, damage is done, damage is done. It's a gamble, right? Nothing guaranteed in life. So, at your own discretion, but, lack of maintenance on your part, come on, man. Does not constitute an emergency on ours, but we are here to help. And I'll tell you, they will sell you trailers, RVs, motorhomes, they'll sell it to you, charge a ton of money. Tell you it used to be double and now look at you, it's half price, you're getting a screaming deal. But what they won't do is show you the maintenance of your expensive possession. It's not an investment by any means, it's possession. So tune into Hippie RV, man. That's what we're here for. I'll show you guys how to maintain these things, keep them on the road, and keep enjoying the adventure, man. It's kind of what it's about, right? I'll tell you, better water pressure, it will blast this stuff out a lot better. This really ain't that much. Get all in, out, up, down, all around. This, you're gonna be here a while. This usually takes about minimum, usually 15 minutes. Sometimes I've been here for an hour, right? You just gotta break up those chunks. They sit in there and they break apart, but then they sit in there for so long, they all kind of glue back together. So with better water pressure, you're gonna blast all those rocks and that sediment out of there. This guy here, this is just, that's just a stream. But I'm up here in high country, middle of nowhere. What you gonna do? So don't be afraid of getting this all wet. Like, make it look all nice and pretty. The biggest thing you're gonna run into is if we get water up in here, right? Kind of like that. I like to flush it out just in case, you know, you get any sediment. And I like to get the combustion chamber, which will blow out all the, just the metal, I guess the paint flakes, you know, from up in there. But now we kind of have an issue because we got the spark electrode plate. So what's going to happen now is that that water is going to cause it to ground out and not ignite the propane. Not a big deal. For me, I'll just take my compressed air and I'll blow it all out really good to make sure it fires off. If you don't have that at home, either don't clean that out or just wait, you know. Just gotta let that water dry, so, you know, 20, 30 minutes, but this is a 110 out of propane water heat. So, until the propane, until that dries out, just use it on 110. Still going. And, you know, it's the end of summer here. I don't know, I think September or something. But it's a hot end of summer day, so nothing better than cooling off doing a water heater flush, right? So, you know, flip-flops would be nice. But wasn't standing in dirt. These on kind of, you know, every so often kind of wash out all the big chunks, you know. And then just gotta kind of feel around them there. Oh yeah, there's a bunch more. You'll feel it over the sides, up top here. So, going back in. Don't do the kind of windshield wiper thing, you know, back and forth, back and forth. If you're getting close, oh, well, I just worked a nugget loose. Nope. Stay close. Go one more swoop. This is usually where it presents itself, you know, whatever was hiding, right? Like, you're all packed up, ready to go home, and all of a sudden, the chair that goes on the bottom of the pile is still sitting out. Yay. Old, new. I know, right? So, this guy's got to go back in. Controversy time. I just do it this way. I've been doing it this way forever. Is I put Teflon tape and pipe dope. So first things first, I go Teflon tape. You want to go in the direction that you're going to be tightening. Otherwise, when you go to tighten it, you'll actually unwind the thread, the tape. You get it on here. Because now, when I put it in, I'll be tightening it, and that thread will be going around, getting that tightened. So, step one. And pipe dope. Step two. always get this started by hand. It's a little tricky because it kind of wants to wiggle wobble on you, but you guys can do it. This guy here, I like the guy, all about the angle of dangle, man. You just want to go till it's snug and then maybe another quarter turn. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Left go left, right. I think that can do it. I mean, worst case, if those threads are really bad, you might have to get a screwdriver, a little pick, kind of clean them out. Or, worst case scenario, you have to tap it. And then when it's down, just take the anode rod down so you'll know what thread size it is. And this guy's putting up a fight, man. But they all do. You can judge me, I don't care. My fingers were hurting, man. So, I know. Sometimes it's easier than it looks, right? Sign of a true professional. I'm making it look super easy, man. I'm the pro. Piece of cake, man. Just like that. I don't know. I guess it's over when you say it's over, right? Now that's over. Okay. Got that in there. Now let's turn on the water. We'll fill it up and then bleed off the water or the air and see what we got. Go from there. We'll just go back. I'll turn it on 110. So, you don't want to run the water heater on 110 without new water. You'll burn up that heating element real quick. But it's already been filling up, so it's got enough water that that element is submerged in water, so I went ahead and turned it on. When in doubt, be safe. Just wait till you stop hearing the water going into the water heater. You kind of hear it going through the city water inlet. You hear that kind of humming noise or that little squeal. That's just the water going through the check valve inside the city water inlet. So once you start hearing, once that's done, then basically water heater's full of water, but we still have that air pocket we need to bleed out. So let's go inside and we'll see what happens. Let's turn on the hot. That's going good. You think it's going on the hot? There's all Ta-da! Okay. Got the air out of that side. All right, let the air off. We got it on 110. In about 20-30 minutes, the hot side should be warmer than the cold side, if not hot. And you're good to go. But we just want to double check it on propane real quick, just because we're here, make sure everything works right. So I'm not coming back out and charging them again to fix something I could easily fix the first time. So that's it we got. So we have the master 110 switch outside, but we also have that little 12-volt one that says electric water heater. So they both have to be on. If you turn this on here, but the outside one is off, nothing's gonna happen. If you have that outside one on and this one off, nothing's gonna happen. So always let that one on outside, and then you control it in here on 110, which is great. Then here's our propane, which these are designed, you can use them both together if you want. It's designed to heat the water faster if you have a bunch of people in the coach. Whatever you do, that's the best way to do it. So let's turn it on propane. What we got? I think it wants to start. Okay, so fortunately we're all out of propane. But at least it's trying to ignite the propane, which is a good sign. Normally I'd like to verify and show everybody how everything works, but I decided to make this video at the last second and didn't know what I was getting into. So that's how you flush a Suburban water heater. That's kind of how it works. Stick around and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.